Trump wants to destroy the EU and rebuild it in his image. Donald Trump tried and failed to find a chink in the EU's armor through a trade war in his first term. But now he's found a more vulnerable spot: the massive security crisis he's engineered by withdrawing U.S. support for Ukraine is exposing potentially lethal cracks in the 27-nation bloc. Little could please him more. The U.S. president has long seethed with undisguised disdain for the EU, which he has described, inaccurately, as having been created to screw the United States. For Trump, the EU sits alongside his other supranational bête-noires like the World Trade Organization and World Health Organization, which need to be slapped down for fleecing America. In only the first few frantic weeks of his second term, his administration has shown it will give short shrift to Brussels. The EU's trade chief visited Washington, only for Trump to dial up his tariff plans. Its foreign policy chief was brutally snubbed by Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and EU parliamentarians had to fly home with a chastening message that America would defy their tech rules as European censorship. The message is clear: Trump will sideline the EU and play divide and rule with national leaders. That wasn't possible in the trade war of his first term, when Europe united to hit him back. And now, splits over the war in Ukraine are asking existential questions of the bloc's unity. The Trump administration's anti-EU push now aligns with the Kremlin's long-standing hostility toward the bloc and is triggering a crisis in Brussels' institutions. The EU as a bloc is scrambling to prove its relevance as national leaders, such as French President Emmanuel Macron and UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, step to the fore to take charge of Europe's response to Trump. The European Council, where the 27 national leaders are supposed to take big foreign policy decisions by consensus, is being agonizingly exposed as too divided and insufficiently nimble to respond to the scale of the storm that Trump is whipping up over Ukraine.